Hey everyone and welcome back. We hope you had a fantastic end to 2021. Talking of which, for our first video of 22, we're going to take a little look back at the films that made up last year, from indie hits through to box office behemoths. Number 10, No Time to Die. After COVID hit back in 2020, No Time to Die became the first major film to have to move its release date due to the pandemic. It was delayed a further 2 times before finally launching in September 2021. And you know what? Despite how divisive it might have been amongst some, it was completely worth the wait. Whilst Rami Malek was unfortunately a rather boring villain in comparison to earlier foes, the film is a well-paced and action-packed extravaganza. With Daniel Craig once again delivering and a brilliant supporting cast to boot, the movie wraps Craig's era up in a very satisfying manner. Number 9, Belfast.
These boys are suffering. I don't think we've got till Easter. I don't think you and me have got till Easter either.
Kenneth Branagh was another director to jump on the bandwagon with autobiographies, or in this case, a semi-autobiography, with Belfast standing as a wistful and sentimental portrait of childhood, giving an almost rose-tinted view into a time that was far from cheerful. Set in Belfast, as the title might give away, the film builds a story around the somewhat trying times during the Troubles in 1960s Northern Ireland. And whilst the film doesn't quite delve into the horrors that occurred during those tumultuous times, the sentiment provided is the main appeal, especially given the contrast of its setting. And credit where credit's due, the ensemble cast is phenomenal.
You get the same marks and maybe end up on the same seat together.
But how do you even talk to her?
How to handle a woman, there's a way, said the wise old man.
Number 8, West Side Story.
Tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away.
Steven Spielberg finally gave the world his first musical in a remake of the 1961 classic, and despite initial skepticism, it's a damn good reimagining. The choreography, the colour, the set pieces, the cinematography, the music, it may be his debut foray into the genre, but as ever, it's filled to the brim with Spielberg's technical mastery. The film is also packed with some star-making performances, with Rachel Zegler as Maria and Ariana DeBose, who practically threatens to steal the entire show. Plus, with a focus on racism and disenfranchisement in America, you have a worthy successor to a cinematic classic. Number 7, Drive My Car.
誰もあの子の代わりにはなれないわけだし。
でも同じぐらい愛せたかも。
君が望まないものを僕だけ望んでも仕方ないよ。
There was an abundance of fantastic world cinema pieces released throughout the year. However, personally, I found Japanese drama Drive My Car to be the one that really stole the show. Ryusuke Hamaguchi's superb yet lengthy drama charts Tokyo stage actor and director Kafuku as he makes innumerable car rides on his way to direct a show in Hiroshima. The film employs long and unbroken conversational scenes with his chauffeur Misaki along for the Odyssey.
もしよかったら、僕にお父さんのことを何か話してくれませんか?
音のこと？
お二人の馴れ初めとか。
Number 6, Power of the Dog.
Actually, I did, sir. My mother was a florist, so I made them to look like the ones in our garden.
Oh, well, do pardon me.
Oscar-winning director Jane Campion gave us this fantastic psychological western about a rancher, played brilliantly by Benedict Cumberbatch, who owns and operates a ranch with his brother. Whilst the cast in this film should be more than enough to usher a viewing, the incredibly compelling story, stunning cinematography and beautiful score from Johnny Greenwood secure it as a must-watch. It is an exquisitely crafted movie that utilises the ensemble cast's talent to complement the continually shifting yet slow-burning plot, proving Campion as one of the best filmmakers of her generation.
Chubby know nothing, too dumb to get through college. People helped you, fatso. One person in particular taught you and me ranching, so we damn well succeeded.
Number 5, The Mitchells vs. the Machines.
Calm down.
Because you're leaving for school. I just want to talk to you.
Every kid leaves home. It's not the end of the world.
From the makers of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, this animated comedy about a dysfunctional family battling a robot apocalypse is an instant classic from the Sony animation team. With beautiful animation and continuous laugh-out-loud gags, and even some more emotional moments as well, the film truly packs a punch. The Mitchells themselves are the heart and soul of the story, delivering relatable family moments that both tug at your heartstrings as well as provide laughs aplenty. The Mitchells vs. the Machines is an endlessly rewatchable road trip great. Number 4, Judas and the Black Messiah.
An escape. If somebody would have asked you, what's your culture during this fire, brother? Water. That's my culture. Well, how about your politics? Water and escape.
Although this film has already had its run with the Oscars going on to win 2 for Best Supporting Actor and Best Song, it was a nice early addition to the cinematic canon. Judas and the Black Messiah is a powerful cinematic work of unflinching beauty, and a somewhat ugly emotional recounting of justice that's been far more than simply denied. Daniel Kaluuya plays Black Panther chairman Fred Hampton in what might be his finest performance to date, whilst Lakeith Stanfield also shines as William O'Neill, an FBI informant who played a role in the eventual assassination of Hampton.
You get to go out there, talk about dying a revolutionary death and how your body belonged to the revolution because you don't have another person growing inside your body.
Number 3, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Well, I'll tell you what I call him. Public enemy number 1.
I never want to do this ever again!
MJ, I'm so sorry, but I can't see anything with your hand in my...
Whilst Marvel have released numerous films throughout the year, from the weaker entries like Black Widow and Eternals to the more favourable Shang-Chi, none came close to the colossal hit that was No Way Home. It's safe to say that the movie delivers moment after incredible moment, designed specifically for those who grew up with the earlier films in the Spider-Man franchises. And the fact that it does so with such heart and substance is what makes it so great, truly serving those fans, easily making it one of the best MCU films to date. Plus, it's the first film since the pandemic to cross the $1 billion mark in the box office, so it must be doing something right.
Hello, Peter.
Hi? Do I know you?
What have you done with my machine?
Your machine? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What machine?
Do you want to play games?
Number 2, Licorice Pizza.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who my girlfriend is?
Barbra Streisand?
Barbra Streisand.
Sand.
Sand, yeah, like sands. Like the ocean, like
Barbra
beaches.
Streisand?
No, like Streisand.
Sand.
Streisand.
Streisand.
Paul Thomas Anderson's Licorice Pizza is just a genuinely nice film, bursting at the seams with style and nostalgia. Set in the 1970s, the film follows high schooler Gary and 20-something Alana as they strike up an unlikely relationship thanks to their shared desire for something more than their current deal in life. It's one of those movies, somewhat like Dazed and Confused and American Graffiti, where there's no actual endgame, no real plot to it, but we just take comfort in watching these youths as they run towards their futures in their hopefully star-making performances.
My mom works for me.
Oh, of course she does.
Yes, she does,
That
in my
makes
public
sense.
relations company.
In your public relations company? Because you have that.
Yes.
And you're an actor.
Yes.
And you're a secret agent too.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some films that unfortunately didn't quite make the top 10. Last Night in Soho.
Closest most people ever get to being on stage. You know, to their dreams.
Not me.
The Green Knight. Coda. Titan.
De 47 ans, il est la 4e victime depuis le début de l'année, après les meurtres de 2 autres hommes et d'une femme.
Pig.
You sure you don't want one of those camp showers? You know, the ones with the propane and the hot water?
Petite Maman.
On ne parlait jamais de quand vous étiez enfant.
T'exagères, on te raconte tout le temps.
Oui, mais c'est que des petites histoires.
Number 1, June. Told with the scope of an old-school Hollywood epic and with an all-star cast to match, June is easily one of the most stunning pieces of sci-fi world-building ever put on film, where it completely immerses the audience in every visual and auditory detail. With gorgeous cinematography, stunning visual effects, and one of Hans Zimmer's best scores to date, of course, who else but Denis Villeneuve could deliver a movie quite like this? Whilst there's definitely more that could be done with character development, there's no denying how beautiful this movie is in its execution.
There is no call we do not answer, there is no faith that we betray. The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts!
Thank you everyone for your continuous support last year. We can't wait to get more new videos out over the coming months.